My name is Emily and I'm 18 years old and I'm voting for the first time this year, and me and my friends have decided to come and hand out small bags with as a token of our appreciation. And these bags have water bottles, hand sanitizers, face masks. We just want the community to feel safe while voting and exercising their right. And we just really want to encourage people to come out here and feel safe while doing so. And it's been pretty stressful, you know, this whole day with election anxiety and
it's just a little, this election is very important, especially for the people in our community, because if you don't know, Compton is like, a majority of the people that live in Compton live in poverty, and a lot of the reason why things don't change within our community is because a lot of people don't vote. And so it's very exciting for me to see all of these people coming in and voting this year. With this upcoming election and our past 4 years with this president, we've definitely learned a lot, and so I think a lot of people have learned their lesson on why voting is important.
My name is Lina and I'm 18 years old as well, and this is my first election voting too. I voted in by mail, and I just checked today and it was already accepted, and this election is important to me as well. Like many other members of my community, my family is undocumented, so I feel like urged to vote.
A lot of people have fear about what the outcome will be after this election, depending on who wins the presidency. However, growing up in Compton, like myself, I know that the people that live here care more about our community than others may think. And as we've seen with the Black Lives Matter protest, there was a lot of riots. However, I'm proud to say that none of those riots ever made it here in Compton. The people of Compton, we really respect our city. And a lot of people think that we're troublemakers and stuff. And it's that's not the reality. We really care about our city. I have no fears for the city of Compton after this election.
So I know that the media really portrays Compton as a city that's riddled with gang violence and just low-income minorities. But as a community member living in Compton, you get to see a whole different story of people who really want the city to change. And this election day has really shown us that people really come out here and vote for decisions that will really affect our community for the better. And I think we're all just kind of scared for this whole election. There's really no telling what way it'll go, but I know that seeing everyone out here and really exercising their right has given us hope as youth and as people who will be affected by these decisions with the years to come.
Like she said, growing up in Compton, you kind of already have people kind of already have an idea of what they think people that live here are. We're automatically labeled and stereotyped, and I think what a lot of people don't realize is that this community is actually thriving, but we lack a lot of education. And if you look into our city, you see that there's a lot of former students like we are, and teachers that fight for education reform. So I think with increased education, it leads to increased voter outcomes. As a lot of people, there's a lot of coverage for this election specifically, and then we see the result. People are actually voting this year.